Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're just going to jump in. We have a powerful little spread here that kind of came out together. We have this Magician, Ace of Wands, and the Empress. I do feel like you have someone coming towards you extremely passionate about, it's just they know they have all the tools necessary to make this situation happen. They want to come towards you because they see you as an empress, they see you as a nurturer, and I feel like they also want to nurture a situation with you. I feel like this might not be something you're aware of just yet. Let's see. What else does Spirit want us to know about this situation? The Page of Cups. Yeah. This person wants to offer some type of emotion. I kind of feel like they just know that it could grow with you. It's like, I think I could love you. And that's kind of like, I feel like where this person is coming from. And then I heard lanterns looking for myself. So I don't know if this person sees you as a gateway to kind of opening up to seeing themselves more clearly. Maybe it's something that you preach or you teach. I feel like there's something to do with them feeling like they could become the best version of self, kind of in your energy and around you. Yeah, I feel like they know they could be happy there. We have that Knight of Pentacles as well. I feel like they're looking to make a very, whoa, we're jumping, a very solid offer. Yeah, I feel like this person is, I don't know, we've got this devil energy here, and I do kind of feel like this is a sexual energy or an obsessive type energy. I feel like there might be something else about you as well. Standing in this Empress energy, you could be extremely attractive. Yeah, we've got this, okay, so we've got the Knight of Fortune and the Wheel. I just feel like this person wants to go that cycle with you. They want to come in passionately and really move it forward. With that devil energy, though, I do feel like this person is focused quite a bit on the physical aspect of this connection. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like that is something maybe I don't know if they want you in their life. Like even a part of them wants you in their life just because you're very attractive, because you look good on their arm. I feel like it's not that this person comes without their flaws. You know, let's face it, everybody comes in with something, right? A little bit of baggage. But I feel like this person is coming in and they're highly sexually charged when it comes to you. They just can't kind of stop themselves from being that way. Yeah, they're ready to jump in like the Fool and have that new beginning with you. We've got the Four of Wands. So it's like, it's not that they're not looking to make this more official, more stable of an energy. I feel like they may be coming in sexually charged because they're afraid they're going to get turned down in some way, or they're afraid they're going to suffer a heartbreak. I do kind of feel that way as well. It's like, but I do feel like they're looking for that Four of Wands. They're looking for that stability. Yeah, look, we've got Hierophant and the Lovers. Yeah, a lot of majors in this spread. And I mean, you know, there are a lot of cards here, but we've got a lot of majors coming out here. And it just feels really powerful energy. And I guess I'm not surprised to see the devil energy here with the Fool. I feel like, I don't know, there's some ego involved here and there's some pride, but I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like this person knows that they can draw you in. They're very alluring as a person. So I feel like they're not going to not use that tool in their toolbox because, you know, I feel like they know that that's a win for them. So they're going to come in that way. They've already made the choice that you're the one they want to try to build with. They're just hoping it doesn't turn out bad. Anything else? Anything else? We've got that King of Cups. Yeah, I can see now we do have that Knight of Swords as well. I do feel like this person's probably been watching you for quite a while. They've probably been looking into you for a while. This person could be, you know, in a friend group, could be somebody you work with, could just be somebody in the neighborhood, could, you know, could be anybody, but I feel like this person is, I want to say, a flashier type of person. This King of Cups, I feel like they have a depth of emotion. They might not share it right off the bat, but they have it. And I feel like they realized they could share that with you, maybe just a little down the line there. They could feel comfortable sharing that with you. And I feel like that's maybe something they're primarily looking for, is maybe that soft place to land. You may show up that way. Yeah, they're taking the lead on this. They're standing in that Emperor energy. I have never seen so many majors. I feel like this, maybe it's just this deck and the way it shows, but I feel like we've had so many major arcana come out, but I feel like this person is really standing in their power. This is big energy is what I keep hearing, really big energy. I feel like this person could be coming in very, very soon, and I feel like you'll feel it when they come in. There's no mistaking their energy. Their energy announces them before they enter the room. Or as soon as they enter the room, people turn and look. It's like they don't even have to make a noise. It's just some type of vibrational power that they have going on there. All right, let's see. That sounds really interesting. I feel like you've got a really passionate person coming towards you. I want this one. Yeah, I think I do. All right, let's see what we've got here. I saw abundance for a second, but it kind of flipped right through. What do we have? Ooh, we have the dragonflies. We have communication, swift communication coming in. All right. Oh, this could be spiritual communication as well. Something that's passionately pushing you forward. I feel like you've been, no, this way. I feel like you've been sustaining for quite a while. You've been carrying the load on your own. Maybe you feel like you've gone through a dry period or a dry spell when it comes to maybe forward movement. I feel like not anymore. Now, I hear pack creatures. So you might be finding or coming into contact with people who are more in alignment with you. Could be partners, could be friends, like soul family type thing. I feel like you're going to blend in with these people very, very well. Your wild is going to kind of match their wild. I feel like your depth is going to match their depth. I really like this. I feel like you've got some really wonderful new friends or a new partner coming in. This new partner, if it's a partner, could be introducing you to their friends, and those friends could become your new soul family kind of energy. All right, so we have that cheetah, so it's really rapid movement forward. Oh, if my mouth could just cooperate. All right. Yeah, I feel like we go from really slow-moving energy to really fast. It's going to be a big change of pace. I feel like this is part of your path and your purpose. I feel like it's going to aid you on your path. Maybe these new people will bring out a new side of you or help you to expand in just the right way. Yeah, I feel like I hear we're going to be blending in a lot of different rooms, and I feel like that's kind of what Spirit really needs for you. I feel like they need you to be able to share your vibration in different places and to become well adapted to new surroundings very quickly. It's like blending. You have the ability to blend very quickly. So whether they're calm and quiet or they're a bit toothy and predator-like, I feel like you'll kind of fit in with all walks of people, right? And I feel like that's for great purpose. Your light is needed in different places. Yeah, we have that nightingale. So, but it's in reverse. So I feel like any quiet communication from spirit, I feel like this is spirit's communication with you. I feel like maybe it was too quiet before, but now it's about to get louder. And I feel like you're really going to be, I hear you're going to be able to pick up what they're putting down. I really love that. Spirit on deck. I feel like you may be coming out of a really quiet or shyer period of your life. And I feel like that's necessary. I feel like maybe some trials and tribulations that you've gone through have helped you find your voice even more. It's like they may have wanted to slow you down. I feel like they got mad about the fact that, I don't know, they got mad about the fact that you were sweet or you were kind or you were gentle or you were nurturing, or they got mad at the fact that you blend in with this one and that one and the other one. It's like people are always going to find a reason. These haters are always going to find a reason to be mad. But I feel like the way that they've kind of treated you has actually helped you to come into more of yourself. It's actually benefited you. It's brought out maybe, I want to say more of that. I keep on seeing the lion in my head. It's like that stoic energy. I feel like they've brought out your power, or that drag. Yep. Can't make this up here. There's that lion. They brought out your power, and I'm also seeing the dragon, so I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like you put them in reverse. These people who were angry, or, you know, who maybe tried to slow you down or on your path. You know, that happens for everybody, I do feel. When you've got purpose and you're walking in your path and, you know, you're going in your right direction, there will be bumps along there. I feel like it's kind of helped you find your prosperity, your abundance. I feel like abundance within self as well. I feel like it's helped you shine even more. And I feel like Spirit has just kind of poured more into you. Those Phoenix rising moments keep coming from you. And I feel like Spirit keeps putting you in the right place to zip here and there and share that light. They didn't slow you down. They didn't stop you. I want to say it's really going to make them mad now, because I feel like not only did they not stop you and barely slowed you down, but they actually made you better. So I guess we can thank them, right? You know, thank the haters in your life. It's like they've made you into a really strong and powerful version of self. Yeah, I feel like you can just about fit anywhere now. I feel like you don't crumble under pressure. I feel like you're just really, really resilient. Yeah, got that unicorn energy. I love that. You've got that divine magic, spiritual magic. We had a bunch coming out. I feel like you're building in the right direction. Do I want to take these? I don't think so. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? I feel like your Spirit might be actually taking you towards a place where you can put down roots, or it's a new part of the path that's kind of being exposed to you. Yeah, I feel like it's something you're destined for, whatever it is. Energetically, you're being put in the right place. I feel like you almost needed this type of behavior to kind of bring you up another platform of energetics to get on this platform so you could start building in a different place. Everything happens for a reason. The people that come onto your path, they're there for a reason. Sometimes it's just for us to be able to reaffirm what we actually want and the fact that we want to go in that direction that's leading us forward, right? This is almost just like a hiccup or a pause on the path for you to see. It's like to take stock. Is this what I really want? And I feel like, you know, Spirit may ask sometimes in very strange ways. It may come in the form of a hater, right? And a lot of times it just reaffirms us in our strength and on our path, and propels us even further onto our purpose. Yeah, it kind of throws us into more of a transformation. That's kind of the way it goes. I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that that was all for grander purpose. Those people that come along your path to, you know, try to slow you down or try to trip you up. I feel like they can be mad all they want, but I feel like just knowing that they've made you better and not worse is really going to piss them off, is what I heard. So, you know, it is what it is. They're just going to have to be pissed off about it. All right, what do I want? What do I want? Do I want this? I feel like I'm going to go here. I feel like I want to go here. All right, Spirit, what do we have? I hear something about the inner house in reverse because of a snake. All right, for some of you, you're dealing with, or you have dealt with someone who kind of, I feel like they threw you off internally. They may have thrown off your intuition. They may have thrown off your self-worth. I feel like they just kind of, this has kind of narcissist type energy. I'm not pointing a finger and saying anyone's a narcissist, but I am saying it does have that type of energy. Somebody who maybe gaslights or uses a certain amount of a manipulation to control you, the situations around you, to get what they want. Now, this could be on a smaller scale or a larger scale, but I do feel like whatever it was, yeah, it affected you in a negative way. I feel like Spirit's almost asking you to try to be loyal to yourself at this time. It's like the way you can be most loyal to yourself is to move in a different direction and focus on self at this time. It's like focus on getting yourself, yeah, those lessons learned are going to be so important for you for your forward movement. So you may be kind of utilizing things you've learned within this situation or before you even got to this situation to help propel you forward. I don't know how long you stayed in this situation with a snake or someone who has very toxic ways. Whether it's been a long time or just a few months or even a few weeks and you're seeing the red flags. It's like, I feel like no matter when you get to that point, I feel like it's super important that you pull your energy back and start moving in a different direction. Yeah, something to do with them. And the fact, yeah, it has everything to do with this person. I hear hurt people. So I feel like, you know, they saw you as a whole heart. They know they only had pieces of themselves that they could offer. They didn't tell you that right off the bat, or maybe they even did and you thought you could heal this person. Whatever the case may be, I feel like Spirit is asking you to nurture yourself at this time, to really focus in on what you need. Let them do them. Let them take themselves in another direction. I do feel like this person, I do kind of hear this is this person's MO. They never take time to heal. They only pretend that wherever they're going after you is so much better than where it was with you. It's like, and I feel like they've done that to a great many people, and I feel like they're really good at it. They're really good at showing like, oh yes, I'm doing fine. My life is so much better since I've left you behind. As if you weren't nurturing, kind, and caring for them as they were there, right? It's kind of got that dynamic there. I hear they bled you dry, or they drained you dry. They took every bit of emotion that you had, and it was never enough because they couldn't fill themselves. I feel like you may hear some negative talk about you from other people, maybe people that know this person, or you may hear lies coming up about you that you might have to just kind of set the record straight. All you have to do is speak your truth. You don't have to argue or go back and forth with people. You could just put it out there that this is who I am. Either you believe it or you don't, and that's okay. It's like not everybody is going to see you with clarity. And I feel like that's something that really bothers you. The fact that maybe this person tried to make you look bad because it made them look good. You know, their fake reputation is all that they have. You're an authentic person, and I feel like you show up that way. I hate to say that it's that, you know, that narcissist and empath kind of energy going on here. So I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Just know that I feel like I have to tell you, and Spirit wants you to know, that this person isn't moving on, hopping right to the next, and hopping into something and finding complete and utter joy and happiness. They may make it look like that, and I feel like they're really skilled in doing that. They've done it a million times. And you're just another victim. So I want to say, don't take that to heart. Everything that you gave them was more than worthy, more than loving, more than kind. It's like you poured until you were empty. And I feel like it's time for you to take some time back to yourself. Find your innocence again. Get away from their lies and their manipulation, and start finding out what you need. Start growing and watering in your own garden. So I kind of want to cut it there, because I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that they don't have it better somewhere else. Say they jump into a new relationship, they make it look like they're happy and life is everything now that they've wanted it to be. In the very beginning with you, they did the same thing to the person before you, right? So you know, I hear no sweat off my back. So it's like, I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to allow it to be, just to roll off your shoulders and not carry that weight, because it's a fabrication. I feel like the best way to kind of get yourself to a place where it's kind of like an in your face, if you kind of are that angry and you want that, is to do better. Do better, live a happy life, and that will speak for itself. Every bit of your happiness, and that real authentic happiness, you can't fake that, right? Get to the point where you're enjoying your life, and that'll be the biggest FU that they've gotten, right? Don't chase after this person. Don't overly invest in a new connection before you've taken your time out. You don't need to show up and save face and jump into something else. I feel like a lot of times the one who is doing wrong will jump into something very, very quickly to make it look like they're fine, right? And that kind of shows up a lot, right? What do I want? I kind of feel like, do I want this? I kind of feel like I want this one. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, wow, this deck is all jacked up. I keep forgetting to flip all the cards, but we'll just see what we get here. I feel like, yeah, we have the masculine energy, and that wanted to come up earlier. So we're dealing with that action-oriented energy. Could be a masculine male. Doesn't have to be, could just be someone standing in that energy. But there is control tactics and control issues is what I heard primarily. So this person, yeah, temptation. I feel like this person is not even tempting you. I feel like you may have someone coming in, and this is a masculine who is kind of standing tall and proud in their ego. And I feel like I keep hearing that shit's not going to fly with you. It's just not going to fly. It's not going to get off the ground, because I feel like you respect yourself. And it's like, we don't need someone coming in to tell me what to do, how to live my life, or what I need to do to please them if I want to be worthy of them. It's like, I feel like this person's on another planet, and I feel like you're just not biting. They may come in trying to make themselves look like the main attraction, like they're so hot and you should really want to be with them. I feel like you are so turned off by this person's behavior. Yeah, distance, retreat, time out. You're like, oh no, this is not it for me. I feel like this person really needs to rethink it. I feel like this person is dumbfounded. They can't figure out why you're not overly attracted. The truth is, you can tell they're not being authentic. This isn't a genuine love offer like you're looking for. This is somebody who, yeah, I feel like this is a person who may be wealthy. Doesn't have to be. This could be someone who tries to show up looking wealthy, tries to present themselves in that way, like they're made of money and they're perfect and, you know, zero flaws, and you better you better jump on this train before it's gone. It's like, I feel like they're not thankful for anything that they have. I feel like this is the type of person that walks through life and all that they've accomplished and all that they've accumulated is never enough. Now, there comes to a point where that is an unhealthy, toxic way of being. It's okay if you're looking towards the future and saying there's more to be created and I'm so excited and I can't wait to start. No, it's not that energy. It's that I know I've won this award, but it's not enough. It's not enough to get me seen. I need to go out over here, and it's all ego-based. It's not I'm achieving and I'm so proud of myself. It's that gotta do better, never enough. I feel like this person thought they were going to have an easy kind of unity with you. I just feel like it's like we have divine timing is in reverse. It's like this person is not even on the, I feel like they're not even on the roster. I feel like they want someone like you. They've got their sights set high, collective. So they can see your worth. They may try to make it seem like they don't see your worth, though. I feel like you're being guided, and I kind of want to say to sidestep and go right around this person. I feel like you're open to receive, but you're open to receive the right type of thing. You're not looking for more suffering. It's like the same type of energy from the past, maybe showing up in a new soulmate coming in. I feel like maybe this is a bit of a test for you. It's like, are you going to settle for the same type of, I want to say, piss poor behavior? This channel's kind of rough today. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're going to be closed off and I want to say guided, but guarded. And there's a type of resistance that's going on here. It's like you can see through this person's they're kind of cloaking their energy, but you can see through to their fears and their doubts and their lack mentality. I feel like that's a really big turnoff. Again, we have fire in reverse. That ace is in reverse. There's no beginning here. This person doesn't really move with their higher self, and they stay in that vanity, pride, ego energy. I feel like you turning them down might be the beginning of their, I want to say their fall from grace or their tower, their ego death. So I feel like them meeting you is necessary, and it's necessary for you as well. I feel like you're to recognize and see the red flags for what they are, saying that you've learned your lessons and you see through like the same behavior from the past is recognizable. You don't need to step into that. You don't need this to be this person's savior. You don't need to be this person's, to fill this person up, to keep filling their empty cup, right? We've realized that we're not here to be superheroes. We can be a guide to others, but we don't have to be that knight in shining armor to be the one to save them and do all their work for them, right? I feel like a lot of us in the spiritual community have had to really learn this tough lesson. It's like to be used and drained dry for all that you are, and then you have to grow from there and learn from there and apply those lessons. I feel like you're going to be doing that very easily. You see this, oh my God, I don't know why Spirit's like, I don't know who this guide is. I want to say you see the shit show for what it is, and you're not willing to kind of fall into it. I don't know who's listening, but maybe, I feel like I'm acting outside of character. It's kind of, I don't know. It's a little different. But I feel like you see this circus for what it is. I hear a 3-ring joke and you're just not having it. I feel like you're forming a solid foundation and structure in your life, or you already have, and you're just going to continue to be doing that. They may try to down what you have or what you've accomplished, but I feel like in reality, they're looking at you as like you have the playbook, right? They'll never admit to that. Absolutely never. So you're going to be a lesson for this person. They're going to be looking back in regret, and they're going to be repressing it for a while. They're not going to be indulging in spirit guides and you know, seeing with clarity anytime soon. But I do feel like at some point you'll be part of the lesson. They'll look back and see what they had an opportunity for, to see what they kind of passed up on. And the way that you move, I feel like these pieces of you will be this person's teacher in the future, right? So it's like you're being tested by spirit. They're going to be pushing you up and furthering to solidify your strong foundation as you move forward. So it's all just, you know, a tangled web of learning, and I hear spirit is weaving this beautiful story. It's like they're attaching, and I'm seeing like the spider attach those silky threads to the web. So it's like they're creating this as you go. Really gorgeous energy. I feel like, you know, when it comes down to it and you see the truth of what it actually is for, I feel like you can learn to see the beauty in it. It's like, you know, a lot of times we ask, why me in the moment, because we can't see it until we get to a place where we're looking back in retrospect and you're like, I totally see where that went. But maybe you won't see this person's spiritual transformation. You know, they won't be anywhere near you in the future. So Spirit's letting you know that's what they're getting from it, right? So gorgeous energy. I feel like I want to say congratulations to you because I feel like you're making really amazing. I don't know why. I just heard, I heard bomb ass choices for yourself. So whoever you are that needed that specific message, what an interesting way of speaking. I don't know. I have to laugh sometimes. All right. So we have healer energy. These are the life's purpose oracle cards. And I feel like, yeah, environmentalist, a healer. Some of you could be working to preserve some type of nature or a species or an environment. You could be a conservationist. Gorgeous energy. I feel like this might be somebody's or a big part of somebody's path or their purpose. I just heard keep the beaches clean, keep the oceans clean. You might organize something in your area if you live near a beach, and I'm seeing a wave of people going down the beach and they're just picking up trash and cleaning it up. It's like it's a bunch of people coming together. You might be someone that organizes that type of thing in the future and really makes a big difference for all those marine animals that are going to be saved from all that trash that could have ended up in the ocean, right? For others of you, you could be maybe on your path to being a healer, a doctor, some type of a nurse or a practitioner. I just feel like there's that gorgeous energy coming in. Heart's desires. I feel like Spirit is saying that's the way you find your purpose. For those of you who are, you know, unsure of where they're going next or where their calling is, Spirit wants to say, where's your heart? Where are the things that you're interested in? If you look into those things and find out how you can apply yourself in those areas to create a difference, right? You follow that beat of your heart, that soul song, and you will be led to your purpose or parts of it, right? Not all of them are going to be your full path. Like, you say you become a doctor, that might be your full path, that healing path, and you might do little things here and there, right? Because that's a really intensive or long hours, you know, a lot of time spent in one particular field, and that could be your path. For others, that path and that purpose is many different varied things, and it's following your passions and putting the best of yourself towards those individual things, right? Yeah, you have a freedom to choose as well. For some of you, you could become a nutritionalist or someone that encourages people to really nurture their body with the foods that they're putting in there. You might encourage people to eat what feels right. Or to come up with a game plan. Say someone comes to you and they want to lose weight and they want to do it in a very healthy way. You know, maybe someone who was raised on eating fast foods or doesn't really know what a portion size looks like. You might be helping this person to really heal themselves, to find healthy ways of nurturing their body, to look at food as fuel and not as emotional comfort, right? It could be something along those lines. It could be even in music. You could write music. I am seeing something about poetry as well, so that might come out later. But I am seeing someone who maybe writes music, plays music. Um, and I feel like that I hear it delights the senses. So it's not only good for you and following part of your soul path, it feeds your soul in happiness, but it gives to others as well. Really beautiful. Yeah, Spirit's just saying that there are a ton of different options out there and you have time to decide. You could pick something now that you're interested in and really express that in really beautiful ways. And then you could be on to the next later. I feel like you'll get signs and synchronicities. I'm being drawn to all these numbers and letters. It almost kind of looks like this. But that might show up later. Spirit might show up and give you signs later when you're ready for your next jump to something new. You could be into spiritualism, you could be into crystals, you could be teaching people about that. You could sell crystals and talk about their healing energy and how it might help someone. I feel like there are all different ways. You don't have to be on a platform or physically selling these crystals. You could be passing along some beautiful information, and that could be helping others to help themselves. I feel like there are just so many ways to be on your path. You might be on it right now and not notice it. I feel like if you're here and you're seeking path and purpose, you're probably already on it. You're probably already nurturing those around you. Sharing love and being a kind and loving, gentle person, being a welcoming person is also part of a path, right? And it could just be sharing your laughter, sharing a listening ear. That could be part of your path. It's like these little everyday things that we do are actually big indicators of where we actually are, right? Even your want to show up big or in a great way is part of you being on your path, right? And you putting that clarion call out there, like, I'm ready to serve, Spirit hears that and they will start sending you more information where you can put yourself so you can help, right? We do have body work here. It says your life's purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training, right? It could be being a stay-at-home mom. It could be being some type of assistance when it comes to exercise and how to work the body, how to do it the proper way, not exercising until you're sick, or, it's showing you how much to do, how much exercise to do in a day or in a week, or how you can pair that with your food, right? You could be a stay-at-home parent, mom or dad, and really be teaching your kids. You could be homeschooling. You could become a teacher. You could become part of a family business. There are so many different ways. Yeah, you could inspire children. You could write children's books, is what I hear. There are so many different ways. Follow your passions. You could create artwork that maybe could go inside a children's book. There are so many ways to be of service and to find your path and your purpose. Know that you're protected along this path. Really talk to your angels. They keep wanting to say you're on the right path. You're doing just fine. Keep communicating what you want or what you want to feel, and let go of your fears and your doubts when it comes to this. Spirit is teaching you how to communicate with them. Yeah, some of you could be teachers. Some of you could be going back to school to further your education. That could be part of your path and purpose as well. You could be a reader. You could be, jumping into spirituality, learning how to read the cards, or channeling messages. Maybe you've been channeling for a long time and now you want to get out there and really share yourself with more people. So I feel like, yeah, trust and faith in yourself. You could be a yoga teacher. You could work with animals. You could be taking a leadership role. You could be a speaker. You could travel for business and share your light here, there, and everywhere. Or you could just be the type of person that travels and meets up with new people. I hear food blogger, so that could be someone out there as well. You could be a foodie and you could be sharing the world with others through foods. I hear from place to place to place. You could travel and talk about different places and help people who maybe can't travel experience a bit of that, a taste of that culture or that community. Um, See the sights in a different place that maybe they wouldn't have seen if you hadn't gone there and shared it with them, right? All for grander purpose. Really love this. Oh, I love this deck. So much fun. Be inspired. Be inspired to be authentically you and love what you love, and it will lead you where you want to be. Promise. All right, is there anything else? Maybe just one more. Just one more. Did I do this yet? No. Okay. So maybe a little bit of a love message here. Possibly. Doesn't have to be, but could be. I feel like these are both important. What are these? A wallflower and money. Okay. You know, a lot of people could see you as being the type of person that holds back, or maybe you are not so socially outgoing. They could see you as being introverted or even shy. You could be shy, don't have to be. But I feel like maybe this is just your way of pulling back and making money and being focused on what you're creating. There might be a lot of opinions about who you are and what you're about, maybe because you're not so open and out there. I feel like maybe people don't take as much time as they could to get to know you. If that's the case, they're probably not your people. I feel like your type of people will kind of dig in and really want to get to know you. I do want to tell you, though, maybe try to be more open a little bit with people who are coming in to really, it could be with dating or friendship, but I feel like people who are trying to maybe come together with you, go out and have a few drinks with friends, or take you out on a date, they really want to get to know you. I feel like there may be a lot of preconceived notions about who you are as a person, but no actual experiences maybe from anyone around these people of who you actually are. I feel like who you are is maybe shielded or a bit hidden, and that could be for grander purpose, but I feel like you might have someone coming in or a group of someone's coming in that want to befriend you, or they might see the beauty in you as a person. I feel like they know that you've got more to offer, like you're a true gem, you're multifaceted. Maybe they hear tales of you being involved in this or doing that, or it's like you could be a spiritual person, but yet you're into sports and fitness, or and then you're into foods and I don't know, you're just into a lot of different things at once. And I feel like that's really interesting. And these people, I feel like, really want to get to know you a little better. I feel like the obstacle is maybe they don't know how to kind of reach out to you. They don't know what would really appeal to you. Yeah. There could be an age gap. Doesn't have to be. Could be a maturity gap. Could be an emotional gap. I do feel like you have someone coming. Wow, look at this. True love, new love. I do feel like there is someone who wants to come in and offer you an opportunity for love. We do also have a brunette female. We have the dating queen. I don't know, maybe they have preconceived notions about you being out on the dating scene and hopping from person to person. Or maybe that a lot of people are vying for your attention, which could be true, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like they could even have some fears that maybe you're controlling, or maybe that's why you're single, or maybe that's why you hold back, or maybe there are some toxic traits that you carry. I feel like what it really comes down to is you've been very focused on creating your stability. And I feel like that's like the whole of it, and maybe indulging in things that make you happy. So going places, doing things, trying new things, with your own money, and just experiencing life in your way. I feel like you might be the type of person that's happily single and waiting for the right type of person to come along. You're not looking for a Miss or Mr. Right now. You're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right. So it's like maybe you've had to say no to people, and it's made you look like the ice king or queen, right? Like you're not interested in getting to know people, or I feel like you're just not down for the BS, and maybe that kind of translates in people thinking that maybe you're controlling or you're not a nice person, or it allows those fears to really fester within people. And I feel like that may be the case. I feel like maybe it comes out later on that you're a gifted person. You have a lot of really great attributes. You're kind, you're loving, you're nurturing. You are friendly and outgoing when people come up and talk to you. It's like, you know, when people show interest, maybe you're a different type of person, right? Maybe you're just not the type of person. If you're a little shy or less than outgoing, you could be not the type of person to, you know, go up and introduce yourself. Maybe you're good if people do that to you, right? And it's easier because then you know they're interested in getting to know you, right? I know that feeling. So it's like, I kind of get that here as well. You could be really indulging in your spiritual growth, your path, your purpose. I do feel like you have someone, I do feel like there's an age gap here or some type of a gap here, but I feel like it might just be like a community gap, like maybe they're in with a group of friends and you're maybe over here with a group of friends, or you're not really out and social, or so you're not out there with friends. And maybe this person is all, you know, really involved in their friend group. So it's like there's some type of a difference where I don't know if people are trying to point fingers and say what type of person that you are. I feel like you might just be a really mature person. I feel like, you know, as you get older that friends are few and far in between. You might have a couple friends that you keep throughout the whole of your life, but you don't get to spend as much time with them. There could be distance between you and these people. You may talk to your friends on the phone all the time, which, you know, might not be very, you know, seen by some of the people who are looking to see whether or not you've got a group of friends. Or it's like I feel like they see you to be by yourself and maybe seemingly assume that you're sad because you're lonely. It's like you can be alone but not lonely, right? So I do feel like there's a sense of maturity here. It's like maybe you don't indulge in going out and partying, and it's like that scene is just old and maybe been there, done that type of energy. Because I know a lot of people get to that point where they're like, you know, that scene is just not for me anymore. I've kind of grown out of that. I'm looking for something that's a little bit more relaxed. It's like you'd rather go to a bar and have fun, and that's cool. That's exactly, you know, do what you want to do. If that makes you happy, that scene is right for you. You want to go out dancing, that scene's right for you. Maybe you've gotten to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to save up for a really nice getaway. I'm going to, you know, maybe save up with a bunch of friends and we'll go out somewhere. We'll go sightseeing. We'll spend a couple days at the beach, or, you know, wherever you're taking a trip to, go on some type of tours. Like, I just feel like the energy is a little different. And that's why I kind of feel like there may be an age gap. It's like, maybe they're looking at you as being kind of boring or a little different, but they're just at a different stage in their life. So I am kind of getting that. It's like this person coming towards you might be looking to maybe settle down and create a family. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what this is. Yeah, that Ice King or Ice Queen. And I feel like that's how you're being looked at. I feel like someone wants to come in and express some type of passion. They could have been colder with you. I am seeing past love. So this could be someone coming in. Maybe you've had your freedom for quite a while. Maybe you haven't been really dating around. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is very comfortable all on their own. Even this Ice King may be very comfortable all on their own, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting there. But I feel like maybe somebody might be coming in soon because they want to really approach you. I just hear, I want to know you. It's like, and I feel like if somebody had said that to you, I feel like you'd probably laugh and say, well, all right, you know, it's not a big deal, really. It's like, I feel like they're going to be surprised by the way that you communicate with them when they come in. I do feel like, yeah, look, I opened it right to communication, right? Popped open the deck. I do feel like communication is coming in, and I feel like this person's going to be very surprised at the way you communicate back and forth with them. I feel like they're going to be pleasantly surprised. And I feel like you might be also. Maybe you kind of just gave up on searching for someone and just decided it'll come in when it's ready. And I feel like it might be ready. All right, let's see. We have A 0 rolling away, a 3, and an R. Okay. I do kind of want to pour, so if you're not in here, your initials, their initials, and you feel the messages, take what resonates, toss the rest. This is just a little fun extra here. I just heard I want to win. I just heard 3 times the winner. So I don't know if somebody's been really celebrating in their life and now they're kind of coming towards you because they're looking for another win, because I see that high. It's like coming in would be another win for them, or for me. I see for me. It's like whoever this person is, they are seeing that they could be winning when it comes to you. Wow. This might be someone who hums a lot to themselves, or sings to themselves a lot. I hear, okay, so I'm being told to tell you there is some spiritual energy kind of coming in with this humming. It's like, you may find yourself humming songs or humming tunes and not really realizing, like, you might just be busy doing things and not realizing you've been humming the same song all day. I do kind of feel like that might be a sign from spirit, like the words might have something for you. So you might kind of recognize when you're humming, you know, I feel like something might be coming in for you. Somebody could be in their 50s coming towards you. They could be in their 50s. I hear they could be in their 30s. I hear 40s. Okay, so 30s, 40s, 50s. We have 20s. Yeah, we have 20s. Okay, we've got everybody. Is there anything else? I hear K. So that could be somebody's nickname. I also hear the name Kelly. I hear ABC. It's like if plan A doesn't work, we still have B and C. So I feel like somebody's not going to give up. And I hear, I'm not going to give up, okay? So it's like, I don't know if somebody wants to come towards you and they feel like maybe they've been thwarted at every turn. It's like they're not giving up, okay? It's like, I hear I'm not going to settle for a loss. So I feel like you may have someone coming in. I hear 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, I heard 3rd time's the charm. So maybe somebody's coming in. This is 3rd time trying and it's going to work out this time. All right, so let's see. What do we have? What do we have for this gorgeous collective? What do we have? All right. All right. I heard a whale of a tail. I feel like somebody's coming in and yeah, it's like what it took for them to get into their emperor or empress energy. I feel like they're going to have you a long story to tell you. This could be somebody from the past. This could be an old friend coming in. This could be a potential lover coming in. I feel like when you have a chance to talk to this person, I feel like I hear heart soar. So it's like, I don't know if you just have such a great connection with this person when they come in. It feels like such a happy, lighthearted energy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of laughing about past situations that maybe were a little heavier. I feel like it's going to be almost laughable, all the things that kind of stood in the way. It's like before they kind of got to you, I feel like both of you may have some funny things to talk about. It's like how I felt or what I was thinking at that time. And it's like you both may be laughing over it. I just think it's got that lighthearted, fun energy. This may have been someone that ghosted you in the past. This could be a soulmate. It may have just been part of their path. They had to go in a different direction, learn different, learn different lessons, just like you had to. I feel like they may talk about something funny, maybe something about them being as stubborn as they are. It's like, I feel like something about their stubbornness is going to be really funny. And I feel like you may point it out to this person and I feel like they may actually laugh about it as well. Or it could be you. You could be the stubborn one, you know. I feel like I hear flying over all the BS. So it's like, I feel like whoever you are and this person, I feel like you kind of just put the past to rest. So if this is a past situation with a past person, which it could be, I feel like you'll put the past in the past. If this is a new person coming in, it's going to help you put your pasts in the past for both of you. I love it. I think it's great energy. Yeah, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.